Okay, so now I'm just going to show how a newborn would look in the front wrap cross carry. You can watch my other video on how to tie it, but once you're tied, there's a number of different things you can do. Now this bear is probably about, your size of your smaller size newborn. Dawson's just a little bit too big to do most of these carries now. So what I would do with a newborn is, again, going into this inside pocket first. You can tuck their whole body in there. And so you can either do them sort of tummy to tummy, so they are up like this, or you can do sort of a cradle carry, where they're sort of lying in it, and then again, pulling it up here. Okay, you always want to make sure that their head is up within kissing distance, and then you would pull up your outer band again. This one would also be good for nursing, so you can, again, just lie them down, up in there, and then pull up your third band for some support. And you can also, once your baby gets a little bit older, so like usually between 4 and 6 months, when they've got good head control. Most babies, probably 6 months would be better. But you can put them in, their legs crossed in front of them. And again, Dawson is just too big to do this with now. But again, you just sit them in the inside one, the other one over, and then you can even pull this one up again. And then this is how you face out in a wrap. Much better than them sitting on the X, because when that happens, and I'll show you here, if they're sitting on the X and their legs are down, then you get into that position where all their weight is on their crotch and their legs are hanging down, and it's just not that great for their hip and spine development. So you can get them tucked in there nicely. They're being nicely supported by 3 bands of fabric, nice and safe and secure for them. But as with any facing out carry, most babies, especially really young babies, don't want to be facing out for very long. It's very stimulating, which they love for the first little while, but then it's often better to turn them back around and get them close to you again. And so those would be your main newborn carries with a wrap. We'll work with the stretchy wrap as well, which is really nice for newborns. But stretchy wraps, once the baby hits about 15 pounds, aren't quite so comfortable, and a stretchy wrap should never ever be used for a back carry. Very important.